catch a wave for my real niggas out there. It go like this. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when it come around. Bossmack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa. Man. Good vibrations all around. I'm happy as fuck, and I came to get down. It's always a beautiful situation to be in here doing this podcast thing for y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing and an honor. I go by the name of the Bossmack Topsoil Extra Relicent. Relicent means shiny. You understand me? Because the Bossmack Topsoil be shining every time he be talking. What's up with y'all niggas though, man? I'm in good spirits, man. Rest in peace to DMX. He wasn't dead on the last podcast, but we was pretty sure he was gonna be dead. But rest in peace to DMX, man. I fuck with you, my nigga. I fuck with you. You know, even after we found out you was smoking crack, we still fuck with you. We still fuck with you. You understand me? Because, you know, there's certain niggas out there, man, that, you know, niggas might be gone. Niggas might struggle with cocaine, but still be real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the core, like. And I think DMX was just a real nigga at the core, kept God in his life, kept praying. I don't give a fuck. Anybody praying like that, the way he did, was good. It's a lot of DMX bashing going on out there. I ain't gonna get on it right now, but rest in peace, DMX, off the rip, just to set off the tone of the show. You know the show is brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. Go through Bossmack Streetwear and cop some Bossmack Streetwear. You can see right now that the Bossmack Topsoil got on a guy protects me from sour bitches joint right here. Tiffany black and white, Tiffany blue, black and white, man. Real pastel for the summer. The sun beaming on you, man, when you're outside, man. Relax, soft cotton ring, spun cotton. I put this on, and it's available right now at Bossmack Streetwear. And also, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to look out for niggas because I know that, you know, paper tight. So look here. I'm going to do a 40% off joint. 40% off. Promo code Backwoods. Promo code Backwoods, like these backwoods that the nigga be on right in this motherfucker. 40% off, man. Every time you hear this, man, this is gonna be up there for a while. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna let it rock, man. I'm gonna let it rock for a few days when you hear this, man. Bossmack trying to look out for y'all niggas so y'all can cop some of the new shit that I got up there, man. But anyway, yeah, man. Go through Bossmack Streetwear. Fuck with me, man. Don't fuck with them. Fuck with me. Also, the show is also brought to you by Bossmack consultations, giving out game to niggas struggling with they bitches out there, man. If you need some game because you having problems with your bitch out there, you need that outside set of eyes on your situation, man, to bring you through the hard times, to get you back on top of things. Holla at that Bossmack Topsoil. I will bless you the best I can upon the land. I'm kind of backed up. And there's some niggas out there I got to get to, man. We've been really booked up, man. I'm trying to keep these rates low. The hourly rates just great. I don't want to hit niggas over the head, man, because you know what I'm saying? I be trying to bless niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Boss Mac Topsoil be overbooked, busy. But fuck with me, man. I'm going to get to you, man. We going to bless you, man. I promise, man. Holla at the Boss Mac Topsoil. Like I said, man, sometimes you need them outside set of eyes on your situation, man, because one, you don't want niggas to be knowing that you're having your issues with your bitches, man. You want to keep it on the low, man, because everybody ain't your peoples. Niggas giving you faulty advice and whatnot. And a lot of times, another thing, too, man, a lot of niggas be overestimating, underestimating, man. It's like when you's a nigga out here with multiple bitches, man, and a lot of niggas don't like that, be jealous, man, and you never know, man. So you got to be careful, man. You juggling bitches, and he over there struggling with one bitch, man. Niggas be jealous. Don't be asking them niggas for no type of advice, man, because you're playing in a different realm, and even other niggas that you see juggling bitches might want to juggle your bitches away from you to them. You understand me? So you gotta holler at the people that want to see you win, and the Boss Mac top. So I want to see you win, because when you win, I win. You hear me? Holler at me. You understand me? All right, now. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the motherfucking news. And like I said, DMX rest in peace, man. Shout out to DMX, man. Struggling. Motherfuckers want to bash him up, talk, call him a drug addict. We know he was a drug addict, bro. We still fucked with X though, man. We know we saw the verses with him and Snoop, man. We knew Snoop was crispy and we knew X was struggling. When I saw X on Drink Champs, man, I really thought hey man, I thought he was like laying some shit out. I really wasn't thinking like this may be the last interview for him, but I definitely thought he laid that whole interview. He just laid himself out better than any kind of music that he could ever make. Man, that Drink Champs podcast episode is just classic right now. Now it's that give you all you need to know about X right there. That's everything you need to know about DMX is in that Drink Champs podcast. Period. That's it. Summation, man, And X, like I said, man, I think he knew then that he probably done already got threatened by the doctor. He probably done already been to the doctor, and the doctor probably done told him a whole bunch of shit he had to stop doing or you gonna die, nigga. He probably already got warned. Like, motherfucker, you gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing that, nigga. Stop doing, nigga. Look at that shit. You know how many niggas I know that got told like that, especially gangster niggas. That shit be crazy. I know some tough niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me give an example. This nigga Mike Doggy Dog from Southside Crip. Mike Doggy Dog. I know y'all niggas out there from the South. Rest in peace, South in peace. Mike Doggy Dog from the South, man. Motherfucker, I used to fuck with him. I used to connect with him like probably like about 15, maybe about 17. We used to get money. I used to fuck with him. We was getting money, man. That nigga's a gangster from the South. Oh, fuck with him, man. That nigga was funny. Anyway, man, this nigga was just a super alcoholic type nigga, man. This nigga drank pop off vodka by the gallon daily type nigga, man. That nigga went to the doctor and the doctor was like, nigga, listen here, man. If you keep drinking this pop off, if you leave out of here and drink today, you dying, nigga. Type shit. You feel me? Like, and this nigga Mike Doggy Dog started banging on the doctor. What, cuz? Nigga, this whoop, they whoop, crip, what Southside crip, nigga, I'm big, whoop, whoop, nigga, fuck you, cuz. I ain't whoop, whoop. Turned up on the doctor, man. Type shit. And that nigga died from that shit. Straight out. Rest in peace to that nigga, man. That was a tough ass little nigga, man. That nigga was a hard nigga. I liked him, man. Straight bully. Alright, what was I talking about? Oh, DMX, man. DMX, yeah, man. Rest in peace, DMX. Now you got Charleston White out there going in on DMX, man. Like, he talking like DMX wasn't shit, loser, just a horrible individual. I mean, you know, I look at DMX as just a real ass nigga that was able to project some real ass nigga, some real ass grimy New York nigga energy to the table that needed to be projected at the time that it was projected. Because there was no niggas representing them type of niggas. I believe DMX was like an archetype for a type of nigga from New York at that time that was just grimy. Like, and I believe it was even exemplified even more in Belly. Like Belly was a weird movie, and I spoke on this before, man. Belly was a different kind of movie, and I've thought about this because I spoke on Belly before, and I want to go back to Belly to really tap into what I thought Belly was as a film, because the storyline, the complete total storyline of Belly was retarded, right? The final, like, by the time all the, like, and I'm, you know, everybody's seen the movie, but by the time all them niggas got caught, when DMX got caught by the feds, the movie should have just been over. But all that, you know, implant him into the Nation of Islam and try to kill. You know how the movie went. That the end part was retarded, right? But what was really important about Belly, and I've thought about this carefully, is that at the time there was no movie that was able to capture the lifestyle of criminal niggas, illegal niggas, really nationwide. Even though you was looking at New York niggas, the New York niggas was going out of town, and they showed some South niggas, right, and the interactions in the dope game, but really it's niggas from everywhere living that type of lifestyle. Now, what I mean is when you look at the individual lifestyles projected in the film, like you had DMX and his bitch living in a bomb crib. Niggas is criminals. Niggas' whole income is criminal. Niggas pushing luxury vehicles, living in a dope-ass crib with a badass bitch, and we is hitting licks. Our occupation is licks. And then you got Nas living the same type of life, but he got a family. He actually like a family man. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still criminal. And then you got the other niggas in the crew, and you show the interactions, and it was really the illustration of the lifestyle and the interactions that was more important than the whole story, as the story fell off at the end when he tried to put that Nation of Islam shit in there. But the essence of that, of how we are out here as criminals, we hitting licks and living like regular lives with nice crib, you know, responsibility, paying bills. You basically showing the basically, I think Belly showed black men in the urban environment completely living in the underworld while paying bills and maintaining a great lifestyle, and really, I mean, beyond regular motherfuckers who was teachers, lawyers, doctors, whatever. I mean, you look at they shit and just be like, they fly. This is fly. And what was bomb about that is, man, at that particular time, me and all my niggas was just living like that. And everybody was just, so it was like you seeing yourself in the film, like it just really a lot. Everybody tapped in, all criminal niggas at that particular time, no matter where you was at, tapped. If you was 100% criminal, you was getting your bread from criminal activities, paying bills, living good, pushing a nice vehicle, bills paid, nice crib, you know, wearing designer, rocking diamonds, out here with the top of the food chain gangsters. You out here, you know what I'm saying? Bro, Belly, DMX, man, and it was a lot of little intricate nuances of gangster life that was depicted in that film that just really illustrated real nigga lifestyle, you know. Very important film, Belly. Very important in that way. Very important in that way to show niggas, man, the life, you know, how niggas live. It's beautiful. Rest in peace, DMX, man. You know, he kept God in his life. Hey, to me, he good. And right now, even and another thing too is they say he died with no money. They say he died negative money. But that's gonna turn positive. It's gonna end up being a whole lot of money for his kids. So in a way, sometimes I think niggas be on that page too. Some niggas be conscious that, you know, if they die, they save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even more. Like, you know what I mean? And, you know. Now we're going to take his last album a little bit more serious. We're going to take it, because at first we wasn't going to take it serious. Everybody knew he was recording the album. But, you know, niggas wasn't really going to take it serious. Niggas was going to listen and be like, you know. But now niggas going to take that joint serious. All right. Oh, I want to say shout out to Swiss Beast too for his speech about X. That was pretty dope. I like that, and I like that. I like what he had to say, man. I felt that. You know, I ain't. You know what, man? I ain't really, like I said, man. I ain't sad about X like that though. I ain't sad about X like that though. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, you know what? I think, you know, I think everybody everybody struck everybody about getting the most out of life living. You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes, well, all the time, when you die, it closed the book and elevate up what you did. You know what I'm saying? Not supposed to live forever. Memento mori. Yeah, memento mori. That's that stoicism. Memento mori. I think that's Latin for know that one day you're gonna die. Memento mori. Um, I be on that stoicism out here, man. I be on that stoicism. All right, let me see. Who I want to talk about? Uh, oh yeah, I want to say this too, man. Why y'all really out there sad as fuck about DMX? Why y'all out there sad as fuck about DMX? I don't want that to distract niggas from how Southside is a motherfucking whole motherfucking sucker out here turning up on Lil Uzi and motherfucking Kodak Black. I bet you he happy this DMX shit happened so niggas could kind of forget about that sucker shit he did. And I hope he didn't send no niggas to shoot at motherfucking Kodak Black out there, man. I hope he didn't do that stupid shit, man. I hope he didn't do that shit. I know the feds is automatically investigating him on GP of him talking shit and Kodak getting shot at. I know the feds is already investigating that on G motherfucking P. Southside a trip after that bitch said that shit on. After that bitch said that sucker shit about it, man. I'm gonna show that clip. Sucker shit she said.
Stop playing. Every time Southside fly me out for my birthday, it be 100K.
God
I get a
damn.
check. My house gotta be crazy. I want to be on the beach, on the water. You gotta bring all my friends when I get down on the yacht. Then my outfits, I want motherfucking Birkin bags. I want all type of stuff. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, so you talking about, okay, so the whole vacay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I thought it was just on the plane. I was like, damn, can I put you on a commercial flight?
No. Not for her birthday.
I'm just saying, period. Like,
What did you do for his birthday, Young Miami?
But I did my birthday his birthday the 2nd, mine's the 11th. So we always celebrate our birthday together.
Okay. So what did you get for him?
What I got him for his birthday? Some head.
About that nigga. Oh shit. But anyway, man. Yeah, Southside, you a sucker. Hey, and I know that my peoples fuck with you. My peoples Biggie fuck with you. This is Bossmack Topsoil saying that you's a sucker for them emotional outbursts. You hear me? You's a sucker. And if you shot at Kodak, you wars be starting behind bitches, bro. I wonder how many niggas died behind that bitch, Caresha. How many niggas died behind Caresha? Bro, y'all niggas. Sucker niggas. All right, let me get off of that. I don't want to linger on that. Paul Pierce living his best life in his own home, filming himself with hoes, getting massage, playing poker. They hating on my God. Fuck ESPN, all this double standard, non-reality. Since when we can't smoke weed and have bitches around? What is going on? Everybody's over age. The hoes is being paid. They working. What's happening here? It's a weird world. Paul Pierce is not going to lose, but it's a strange world. When I know all them executives up there at ESPN is doing foul, hedonistic, masochistic, involving with hoes, I know y'all is. How they gonna hate on Paul? What's going on out here? All right, let's talk about some sad shit. Niggas in the news. Dante Wright. Youth. Gunned down in a traffic stop. In Minnesota. It's going up again. A bitch that been a police for 26 years. Out there training somebody. Pulls out the gun instead of the taser. And puts one in young Dante, and he dies. What do we know? What are the facts? Dante he got pulled over for having an air freshener hanging in the windshield and having that look like a dangerous little nigga. But lo and behold, young Dante had a warrant for robbing a bitch for $820 from her stimulus, I guess, that she was going to pay for use for rent. I'm putting extras on it saying it was stimulus, but everybody's got a little stimulus right now. But I don't know about if it was stimulus, but $820. He pulled a pistol on her and robbed her. So young Dante was like a little gangster kind of little bit there. Now, the people is mad. The world is mad. Justice. Okay. Bossmack Topsoil has his own opinion and motherfuckers is gonna be mad, but I'ma speaketh it. Everybody is wrong in this. And I know niggas don't like to hear that. Everybody involved in this is wrong. Young Dante, rest in peace. Young Dante is wrong. Young Dante, he pulled a gun and robbed somebody. God saw that, right? Now, the white bitch, we know, she knows the difference between a taser and a pistol. So I'm gonna have to assume that see, I just can't believe that a bitch would just make that kind of mistake unless a bitch has not been in many live action scenarios in her 26 years as being police. Like live action scuffle shootout. Maybe she ain't never made, I'm not trying to give a bitch benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to think what a bit is it like the beginning of the white supremacy war type shit? Like a motherfucker brainwashed, like we can kill a motherfucker today, like type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm sounding brazy right now, man, but I'm just trying to think, like, So I feel like a bitch must have been avoiding real scenarios. Just, you know how you could do that job and avoid real scenarios your whole shit. Maybe. You know. I don't know, man. It's like one thing I noticed about them police though. And I want to make an observation for police so they can think about this. Because I know the police is ready for, for the up. But this is what police should think about. This is what has to be thought about. Just like when I was looking at that, that Virginia where the traffic that soldier where the little fat policeman was outside scared of the soldier in the car. These things I noticed about and even in the Minnesota, what we have in law enforcement positions, what I noticed, and y'all, you could say whatever, is I noticed that it's a lot of fat motherfuckers. Lot of fat, a lot of fat, fat scary motherfuckers. This tough in their imagination, like in their mind, they tough. And when they got the gun, you know what I'm saying. But if a motherfucker was to slap the shit out of them real fast, a motherfucker will be too stunned to even move, and you take a gun from a motherfucker. Type that really, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, the dudes in the Virginia, they was terrified. Like the bitch was terrified. This is a young nigga moving aggressively. It's terrifying. This nigga is the equivalent of a receiver in the NFL. Break free. You know what I'm saying? Really could have put hands on 2 or 3 of them, and they wouldn't even got to get off they wouldn't even got to. He probably could have took the gun from the bitch. He probably could have turned around and took the gun from the bitch. If he would have been on that page, he probably could have turned around and took the gun from the bitch. Look, this is what I noticed, specifically during the riots. you know, this is one thing I really noticed out there when the riots were happening in downtown Long Beach. You know, first of all, it was all youth energy. So you had motherfuckers marching, and then you had like the elements out there. And what I noticed immediately as I seen packs of motherfuckers running this way and running that way, and motherfuckers was climbing all over shit, tagging, motherfuckers was everywhere. The energy, the aggressive energy in the air. And then I observed the police. I made sure I observed the police, and I wanted to see how, you know what I'm saying, like how they was taking it, like, you know, how they was processing it, like, you know what I'm saying, really, like, you know what I mean, like, I saw a lot of fat ones, you know what I'm saying, like, they wasn't moving fluid, like, you know, the youth was out there, like, the youth was, you know what I'm talking about? That's that's what I saw with my eye. Like, I was like, they ain't ready for this energy. They ain't ready for that energy, man. See, the police out there need to have some rules and regulations for they police. Like, it needs to be some rules and regulations as far as getting fat and out of shape and knowing how to fight and all that type of shit. Like, cause you know what I mean. I like that. I like that Joe Rogan shit. All y'all motherfuckers need to know jujitsu up to a certain level. Motherfuckers got to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to get their mental competency continually checked. And then they need to pay the motherfuckers a lot of motherfucking money for all that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I'm just talking, man, because I saw it, like, cause you know, when I was looking at the ride thing, man, really, it was like, you know, it was like an overmatch, man. It was really like, them youngins could have did what they wanted to do, really. Like, they did, you know what I mean? They did a little something. They really could have, you know that. Them youngins, man, y'all motherfuckers, that's what that was. That's that Dante Wright, is that youngin' energy that they, you know what I mean? That energy is still out there. Just because y'all kill him, that energy is out there, man. That energy to rob the bitch for $820. Because it's real out there right now. You feel me? And, you know, I guess I see this shit as like it's just a powder keg moment, because this is gunpowder all over the ground, man. The ground is covered with gunpowder right now. You feel me? And it's just a hell of a powder keg moment. Cause really, when I see a scenario like this, when I see this whole picture, and a lot of niggas is gonna disagree with what the Bossmack top soil talking about, I don't give a fuck. It's always real. You feel me? Like, I could look at this whole shit and I could be like, oh man, I feel so sorry for Dante Wright. It's he don't deserve to be killed. He don't deserve to die. But let me tell you something. If they that bitch that he robbed for the 820 was like one of my family members, I would kill him. And so would and all of my homies would they use a dead if that was one of my if that was one of my people's family members, use a dead motherfucker for doing that. Niggas will kill you for that. Yeah, I know it. You know it. And so to me, that's God did that. God killed him. I mean, we could say the police. We could say, oh man, the white bitch, the white bitch did it. That's how God is. God used everybody. If you read the Bible, God used motherfuckers. God, that's how God lay it out. Like, yeah, okay, little evil ass motherfucker. Since I see that your whole imagination is evil, we might as well shut it down now. So we kill you now. Use the white bitch, cause she probably faulty too, really faulty. But we use her, cause she on the edge. We use her to kill him and set off some whole other shit. Just cause all this inequity and shit. Let's get it's up. God did this, bro. And that white bitch, hey, she probably racist as fuck. You know what I mean? But this ain't no George. What's his name? I forgot his name. This ain't Floyd. This ain't this ain't George Floyd right here. This is a little different, man, because hey, man, he came fresh off putting a pistol in a motherfucker face, man. Like, what are we doing? He just put a pistol in somebody's face. If he did that to one, you feel me? If he did that to one of my homies, niggas would kill him, bro. He dead. And all my niggas, y'all niggas, I know niggas probably mad like blood. Blood is racism. I know. But y'all niggas he probably wouldn't even, niggas would have been, niggas would have been out hunting him with the police at that moment that he got killed. You feel me? Niggas would have been looking for him. But it's fucked up, man. That bitch, ain't no way a bitch, how can you not know? You know what? A bitch should go to jail just for making that statement that I thought I had the taser. That should be like in the training. Like when you do the training, when you do the taser training on the field and you do it over and over and over and over and you pass the test and they write it down and say you are a certified taser. You are a certified taser handling. And then they need to just read off some shit to you like, listen here, if you ever say that you pulled a taser, you pulled a gun out and thought it was a taser and use it, you a lying motherfucker. I need you to sign right here that you know fully what the fuck a taser feel like. Ain't no way. I can't even see. I can't see how you can. I can't see how you, a police, can pull a gun and think it was a taser. I don't give a fuck how scared a bitch is. I do not see how a motherfucker could pull a gun and think it's a taser. You need to go to prison for that alone. That should be 10 years right there. 10 years for saying that you thought this motherfucking gun was a taser. That's 10 years right there. Now we gonna do the other charges, like if you intentionally did this shit or whatever. We try to figure it, bitch. It's 10 years for that. For saying that. Like, a nigga can't say that. Niggas can't say nothing close to no type of shit like that. Niggas can't say nothing close to that type of shit and get away with nothing. There is nothing a nigga can do. Ooh, I ain't gotta take a piss. Man, that shit crazy. Oh man, I got some fire incense in here right now, man. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Let me see. You know what? Let me do this right here, man. I wanted to speak on this, man. Right here, man. I'm off right now. Right now, the Bossmack topsoil is off the Yerga Chef espresso. The Yerga Chef espresso from Ethiopia. This shit is fire right here, nigga. Listen, this little bag right here, this is like this is like 8.8 ounces. You know, so I guess a little more than a half a pound. This right here is like premium espresso right here, like used by top shelf fire. Look. Ethiopia Yerga Chef Chiliktu. Delicate floral aroma, sparkling acidity with raspberry and tangerine notes. Many places share a passion for coffee, but only one can claim discovering it. Ethiopia holds this honor, which dates back over thousands of years, over 1,000 years, to a goat herder whose flock grew energetic while eating from an unusual shrub. Since then, rare varietals have been nurtured, and daily rituals have deepened the community's relationship with coffee. Growers near Chiliktu still work farms they call gardens, often measured in single trees instead of hectares. Only the reddest, ripest cherries are picked by hand at the peak of ripeness. Coffee is shared not in rushed visits, but slowly and patiently over a single pot with deep respect for these time-honored traditions. We present a cup that takes us back to the start. I'm going to just tell you, that's fire. Is that espresso, this right here is fire. Every time I see this at Starbucks, I just try to get all the bags. It's usually like only about 2 bags left because all the white people know and try to get them. But anyway, let me continue. Another nigga in the news right quick, Mustard. DJ Mustard's personal shopper gets loose with the credit card for over 50 racks. He speculates for over 100. What can I say, man? It's evil in the world, man. You can't just, like, people can't take watching you just have it all and they don't have shit. I don't give a fuck. If you paying it ain't enough, mustard over there. Man, I pay this bitch like 70,000 a year, 80,000 a year, 6 racks a month, whatever he gave this bitch. And she still did this. Yes. 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 Fuck a personal shopper, bro. You need to go personal shop your motherfucking self, man. You understand me? Because if this type of paper hurts you, you need to go shop yourself, man. You understand me, man? Come on now, Mustard, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mustard wife. She sound like a trill one, man. I like her. I like her talking about violence and beating a bitch up on sight. I like that. Shout out to that bitch. Shout out to Mustard wife for being like, I'm fucking that bitch up when I see her. That's the talk you want to hear talking. That's the talking you want to be hearing talking right now. That's the type of talking. You know what I mean? That's the type of talking, man. Yeah, man. All right, the Bossmack topsoil wanted to tap into some game right here for niggas, man. Because a lot of niggas be talking about game, and niggas be talking about game, and niggas be talking about game. But I don't be hearing no game, man. Let me take that back. Some of my niggas got game. Some of my niggas got game. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't be going deep, though. Niggas don't be going deep. Let me go deep into the game right here, man. I wanna talk about something that's real important that niggas need to keep their eyes on, man. And I want to call it defining moments. Defining moments, man. Defining moments. Defining moments. With your bitch. Or your bitches. Defining moments. What's a defining moment, man? What is a defining moment? What is a defining moment? A defining moment is an experience that you have with your bitch where an event happens, and after this event, your respect can go up or down drastically. And defining moments are perception based. So when you start getting into the ideal and the real, you could end up taking an L in the situation because of perception. It's perception based. Defining moments with your bitch. Now, on a base level of defining moment, and you gotta be vigilant for the defining moment. You gotta be vigilant. Gotta be vigilant. 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 Vigilant for the defining moment. You know what I'm saying? What do I mean? All right. On a base level, you could face a defining moment just going on a date with your bitch and walking down the street with your bitch and somebody disrespect your bitch and you gotta go right now regardless. You gotta go. Ain't no like you know, am I outnumbered or is it dangerous or do I feel like I don't feel like fighting or this is stupid? You know, my bitch just got disrespected in front of me. I gotta go. Because if I don't respond right now, after this, my respect is gonna be diminished with this bitch. And we will have had a defining moment. Where before this I was like this, and now after this it's like that. Now let me give you a good example. Let me give you a story. Let me give you a story, and I thought about this because of Hip Hop Uncovered. Hip Hop Uncovered out there on Hulu that's blowing up right now for all the peoples. And you know, I selected this defining moment story from my peoples. Jimmy Chris, my homie Jimmy Chris told me this story. Because back in the days, when the road was strong, before Tupac came to the road, when the homie Big Jake was still alive and front line with the road. Yes, indeed. Bob and them, Jim Bob and Jake and them, man, I used to hear so many stories. But anyway, Jim Bob went with him on this particular excursion. Jim Bob told me this story. Jim Bob is Jimmy Chris. They call him Jim Bob. Jim Bob, who is the executive producer behind Hip Hop Uncovered, who's not in the front, who's in the back, letting everybody else be up in the front. He's in the back. The homie Jim Bob, he told me this story with the roll. He said, hey, Suge now did a big roll, death roll, field trip for everybody. Went to the up to the mountains to go ski. They used to do shit like that. Go up to the ski, go out to the snow, and get up in some luxury shit. You know what I'm talking about, you know. So this was one of them things. They went to go do that. Now look. They went to go do that. Up to the mountains, Suge. Took everybody. Everybody up there. Everybody going to the... Everybody checking in the rooms. Everybody up at the counter. Everybody in the ski resort. In the lobby. All these gangsters. Killers. Penitentiary niggas. I know some of y'all niggas who was there. If you listen to this, I know you remember. I know you remember this. All the gangsters in the lobby waiting to get their rooms. But look, they got their bitch. Everybody got their bitches. But look, everybody has to wait for Big Suge to pay for the room. So everybody's waiting with their bitch. For Suge to pay. Jimba. Peeping this and being his own self, nigga, said, hey man, excuse me, let me pay for my shit and my bitch. Y'all niggas do y'all. You feel me? Cause he was the only one. That was self-eating. You know, him and Jake really. The only ones self-eating. Everybody else dependent. But Bob, bitch, saw him break bread. Said when he got to the room, she couldn't control herself. She was overwhelmed with love and admiration because of what he had did out there. You understand what I'm talking? Defining moments. Defining moments. But see, that's a great nigga though. Like, you feel me? Like, my homies is great. I got, like I told y'all, I got great. My people, my people is great. You feel me? I'm from the Nellas, man. We great, bro. Like, we great in Bompton, bro. Like, we great. Not on no gangbang shit like I'm saying, but just, you know, we great. But anyway, let me spit some game, man. Let me spit some game. Oh, yeah, Let me spit some game. All right. Let me hit this weed first. Got a fire steak. I'm gonna cook after the show, man. I got a fire steak, bro. All right. All right. Let me hit this weed again. Gotta put some more weed in. I want to say, man. What I want to. What I want to. There's some shit I wanted to. All right. Um. Okay. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. All right. I got a nigga. A nigga from St. Louis writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a nigga out here working hard, doing my thing. Keep it a buck, man. I've been out here with one bitch for a long time, my baby mama. I thought everything was cool with her. She cut me loose. I'm finding it hard to bounce back. This just happened. Boss might give a nigga some tips for getting back on his feet. It's difficult getting this bitch off my mind. All right, look. I advocate for niggas to always maintain healthy conversation relations with different bitches, man. At all times. You don't gotta be fucking, but you gotta maintain relations with various bitches, man. I find that niggas gotta keep different streams of bitch energy coming in from different places, man. You gotta be vibing with bitches, man. I it's some game, man. I you know that I haven't been speaking on a lot, but I spoke on many years ago, man. Delayed macking. You understand me? Where you just as you move around through the day in your life, man, you just kindle, man. You just kindle. You conversate, flow, and glow with bitches. You don't cut yourself off from bitches, man. Like, cause you gotta. It's okay to receive the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get a bitch, and then they cut themselves off, and so when they find when they one source of a bitch, cause she senses that, and she cuts you off for whatever reason, then you fall into an abyss of no bitches. You should never be in an abyss of no bitches ever. You should always have something that you could talk to and hold on to. You know what I mean? Like, it should be kindlings around. That's why you got to keep kindling, man. You got to be flowing and glowing, and even when you got a bitch, you got to still be flowing. You can't stop, man. You got to keep your energy up. You know what I'm saying? I just think you got to, man. And that'll preserve you in these times, man. See, now you got a heart attack. You feeling the full anguish of the loneliness because you're unprepared for this right here. You feel me? And really, you know you saw this coming, man. Niggas be seeing this bullshit coming and just let it come, man. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever type of shit you did to blow the bitch, you blew the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Only you know what you did. You feel me? And niggas do sucker shit and blow they bitch and then fall in. And then niggas do sucker shit, blow they bitch, or maybe, you know, whatever it is, you blew the bitch. With nothing, and nothing. How could you just interact with one bitch, bro? Like, you gotta be flowing and glowing with bitches continuously, man. And bitches on the verge. You ain't gotta pull the trigger. You could have had like 4, 5 bitches on the verge of some shit. Like hovering, like, and then right when some shit like this happened, bitch you off the bench. Hey, what's up? Let's go get something to eat. You know? Is you know. Niggas, when niggas think about the bitches that they have in their orbit, they only count them if they fucking them, man. Like, niggas have this weird, bizarre, I gotta be fucking. It ain't never no, just, you know, let me have the bitches around type shit. Feel me? You know. Always, you gotta keep flowing and glowing, man. Don't never cut your niggas. Don't never do that. Don't never be like, this my bitch. I don't never talk to no other bitches. Can't be like that, man. You could be cool with other bitches. You ain't gotta be fucking them, man. You ain't gotta be confiding, you know. Niggas stupid as fuck. All right. Another reader, listener, email a nigga from Los Angeles, Mr. Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm out here living my best life, bro. Everything is working. I got a solid 2-bitch rotation. I'm pacing myself. At least 4 bitches in the queue, jumping up and down, waiting for playing time. I'm focused on the growing all my entrepreneurial activities. My crib is dope. I got vehicles. I got the Harley. Check this out. Back in my college days, I was struggling, selling kush, barely making it. I developed a crush on a cute bitch that proceeded to use me to blow kush. I was a sucker in a way, but I used the kush to open up my conversation with her. I never really committed any thirsty acts. I was kept in the friend zone for at least 2 years with this bitch. Then one night I looked up and she fucked me, but I wasn't prepared and I didn't put it down the way I felt I should, and there was no follow-up. And I didn't press the issue. A few years passed and now I'm on, and here this bitch comes, jumping in my DMs, choosing heavy. We conversated. I told her I already had 2 bitches on the team and things was solid. This bitch is continuing the campaign for a spot. She lives out the state, but she's down to come through and fuck with me, Bossmack. What's the play? All right. So I know that was a long, drawn out novel and motherfucking shit, but basically you have a nigga that's popping now who wasn't popping back in college, who had a bitch back in college that he wanted to get with but couldn't quite pull her because he wasn't popping. And now he's popping and the bitch is observing it and she has chose. Now, that should be a beautiful lesson to all your young niggas out there that's struggling, doing bad. And I wanna focus on this, man. I wanna focus on this. All your niggas that's struggling, doing bad, straining to get at a bitch. Don't let it get you down, man. Know that, you know, the future is always better, man. You gotta get your shit popping first. I always advocate in, hey man, when you broke, you shouldn't even want no pussy. Now, that may seem to flow counter with the niggas that's out there that's popping lawyers, doctors, scientists and shit that's got paper, everything, and they ain't got no bitches and can't get no bitches. I'm not talking about them kind of individuals, man. I'm not. I'm not talking about that, man, because it's clearly those types of individuals that can't get no pussy, and they got all that shit. I'm talking about a real nigga with some game about itself. I mean, when you coming in with no leverage for bitches, man, you know what I'm saying? When you struggling, you know what I'm saying? You ain't autonomy. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult to move around. You know what I'm saying? Your paper low. You barely staying looking good. Sometimes, man, sometimes, I mean, like, sometimes, man, you just ain't ready for a bitch to see you yet because you can't leverage the proper respect and dignity from a bitch. And see, like I said, man, a lot of times I don't want no pussy from no bitch if I'm broke like that. You feel me? Like, it's not a good feeling, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like bitches having leverage like that. Like, you know what I'm total. So, let's go back to this email right here. Now he's popping, right? When he wasn't popping, the bitch was making it hard on him, right? Now he's popping, the bitch is choosing. That is what you want. You want a bitch choosing from observing the greatness. Like a bitch is observing the greatness. She's choosing. Now, the way you handle this, see, of course, a bitch feel like she have some type of leverage with you because she had you in the friend zone before. So she's gonna feel a certain type of confidence. You gotta be strong enough to put a bitch through some hoops. You gotta torture a bitch a little bit, man. Don't make it easy. Let a bitch get on the team, but make it difficult. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would torture a bitch. I would torture, but it would be for her own good though. It would make things better between us. Like, I would let her come out here and visit me. You know what I'm saying? And I would not fuck. I would definitely make her come out here the first time and not even fuck. I wouldn't even attempt. You know what I'm saying? Then, the next time maybe. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely torture a bitch, man. Like, it's good for her. It's good for her. And if she's solid, if she's, and if she's cool, then let her into the thing. But, don't make it easy, man. See, a lot of niggas, and see, that's a mistake of a lot of niggas. Like, when your nose was open for a bitch, you was a sucker, and you was chasing around a bitch, and then things swing to your side, and you get the bitch. Sometimes them sucker emotions and feelings come back out and just compromise the whole shit, man. You gotta remember who you is, man. A lot of bitches be arrogant when they had you in a sucker position previous, and then now you fucking with them. A bitch be offended that you handling them like that. So you gotta stay strong in there dealing with that bitch. But it's always good to have a bitch come back choose. Yeah. Shout out to that. I know that's a good feeling, having a bitch coming back, choosing like that, seeing, observing you doing, observing, and see that, that's a good feeling. You don't want to over torture a bitch, but you want to torture a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to over torture, but you definitely want to put a bitch through some hoops, man. God bless y'all niggas, man. I love y'all niggas, man. Like I said, we got the sale 40% off. Promo code Backwood. Fuck with the Bossmack top soil, nigga. I hope this game was beneficial to y'all niggas.
Thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production.